Ugh. Goodness gracious, I've gone off takeaway food so fucking much. You know what? Having time to actually cook 3 days in a row was horrifying and amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, I really cannot justify like fast food anymore. I really don't. Caught a shellos. So, in the off period, i.e. the past week of me being overworked, I'm still tired, which is a problem. I had to buy a new DS, because I can't find my original fat DS, and also the cartridge slot died in it anyway. I have transferred everything up that I need from Emerald. I'm going to look through Leaf Green later on in the week. So I transferred all that up into Heart Gold because I'm not doing it in Diamond, Pearl and Platinum because it's a limit of once per day. Fuck that. Unlike some people, I don't have a lot of time.
I think the reason they did that was to just stop people from like transferring up all their old shit and just stomping all over the post game.
Well, this is fair.
To be fair, they were right because that's exactly what they did.
They were right to do that. Let's go evolve this sea slug. So I've transferred everything up. So I have got the 3 teams from Emerald, Leaf Green, and Colosseum here. I've obviously got our team from this game and the team from Black and White. At the end of all this, they're all going up into Pokemon Home, along with the team from X and Y, Oras. I think the team from Ultra is already up there, but if not, I'll bring it up. The team from Platinum's already up there, I know that. So yeah, there is... Should have seen that coming. It's twice that's happened to me.
When it's done.
Send out my burrito. So yeah, I have transferred up a lot of stuff to the point where our Pokedex is almost 4/5 of the way done. Oh boy, Explosion Jellicent, I can't wait. Is that a thing? Probably. Gengar can do it.
I have no clue. But probably not.
I mean, the list of things that can learn Explosion. Explosion. So the obvious stuff gets it by level up. You know, Weezing, Forretress, Electrode, Golem,
Yeah.
Shiftry.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Lunatone, Solrock, Claydol, Metagross, the Reggies, Driftblim, Skuntank, Azelf. That one always weirds me out.
Oh, it's off getting Explosion. Yeah,
By level up. Gigalith, Garboda, Ferrothorn, Gorgeist. Maybe. Volcanion, Sylvali, Minior, Turtonator, Regideki, Regidrago, and Garganical. By breeding, Magnemite, Grimer, Ghastly, Onyx, Nosepass, Vanillite, Cryogonal, Roly-Coly, and Glimmet. Cloyster can get it. Executor can get it. Sudowoodo can get it, apparently. Via exploding Sudowoodo traps. Quillfish, Macargo, Corsola, Swallow, Camerupt, Torkoal, Glalie, Licky, Heatran, Reuniclus. Ah, yes, Explosion Reuniclus.
That's not a thing.
Oh, no, it's not a thing.
Explosion Heatran, however, was
A thing. Landorus. It's got better things to do.
People tried making that a thing, but then realized there was no point.
Genesect, Carbink, Diancie, Celesteela, Magearna, Blacephalon. God, Explosion Celesteela. Just, you know, in the event they get your health that low, you may as well.
That's never happening. You'll time out before that.
Yeah, the fucking timer runs out before Celesteela gets low health.
Trust me, that's exactly what's happened.
A whoopee boy. Here he comes with his baguette. Boy. I still stand by. I want a mod of God of War Ragnarok that replaces Kratos with Foghorn Leghorn. I'd laugh.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. I'm like, this is highly targeted humor.
It's something that only I would find funny.
Thank you to the 5 of you that argued.
Okay, Gastrodon acquired. Remember, Water Ground is like one of the best type combos you could possibly have.
Yeah, alongside Poison Dark.
Poison Dark, Water Ground, Ground Flying, Ground Fighting.
Ground Flying isn't that good.
Ground Flying's only good because of the two things that are Ground Flying.
Yeah, which are cracked.
Ground Fighting is a type combo that should never been allowed.
Same with Ground Fairy and Steel Fairy. One of those still doesn't exist, thankfully.
Yeah, Ground Fairy.
Also,
it's coming.
Poison Flying is also kind of cracked. Just like one thing gets it.
Yeah, and amazingly, still only one thing.
I did like Water Poison.
Water Poison.
That's
yeah.
actually pretty interesting. I said that in part because Tentacle's kind of great.
Look what I've got.
24 things, holy shit. Well, I guess you brought them all up. Gunmetal. I like how Takata knows exactly Sludge Bomb.
Because it had 3 HM moves.
It's so funny to me. Is Rashanaga. He's here to look handsome and eat press turns.
Yeah, pretty much. Got Clarence. Be strong for Mother Clarence.
Like, Rajanag is actually, like, kind of dummy strong in the Megaton games.
Base Geodude.
God, that shiny Geodude I caught in Platinum was just, like, absolutely lifted. It was ridiculous.
We have Shogun, the base Slug. The base Tyranitar, because when else am I going to do it? Then we've got our white team.
Just lose you. I forgot about that. What game was this?
Colosseum.
Colosseum, thank you.
So we have got.
What game has like Medicham and Sudowoodo in it?
So we've got Emerald, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, White, Colosseum. These are all the hidden ability shit. And also this. That Pichu took a long time to evolve.
Was that the
That's the event Pichu, yeah.
That one, yeah.
So the Platinum team's already transferred up, so what we'll do after this is done is we'll send all these guys up, plus the Black 2 team. And then... I've got the X and Y team already up there. I'll send up the Oras team. Send up the Ultra team. And then everyone will be in the modern games.
I hope you've got a DS and Poke Transfer on it somewhere.
I do. It's this one.
Okay, good. Okay. It's like, you can't get that anymore.
Also, just
Weird deer, okay.
all the way from Fire Red and Leaf Green, by the way.
I'm like Mimian. That's a name I've not heard in a very long time. No, bro.
Oh yeah, I said fuck it, I'm not getting a water stone.
Yeah.
So I brought up Dr. Quandary.
Also love Swampert Gen 5 animation because it looks like he's just giggling to himself. It's,
Oh yeah, Weeder, and Weeds.
I'm just like laughing at Crambone over there.
So yes, we have lots to do. So I now need to strategize how the fuck we're gonna go through the rest of this. So
Methodically.
I suppose we start at the start. That's
Well, like,
start in Gen 1 and work our way down. Or do we finish the Univerdex first?
oh, I was just gonna like pick things out of your box as you see them.
Actually,
That was the method that was the method I always used.
Where are we in the Univerdex, actually? 292.
Durham is missing.
So we're missing Kyurem, we're going to be missing Landorus.
Did you miss Wingle?
No, we got Wingull.
Okay. That's right, yeah. Oshawott is
Okay, so we're
missing.
missing Oshawott.
So that's 3 of them. That means there's one more missing somewhere, which would be Landorus, probably. Because the Univerdex has, it's 300, but the last 3 are mythical, so it only counts 297. Yeah. So it's Oshawott, Landorus, and Kyurem, and that is it.
That's what I need to do. There is something I forgot to do.
What, like Dream Radar?
What the fuck's the soft reset code?
LR start select.
There we go. I got this today and I forgot about it. I know I've got a while to go before Landorus turns up, but still.
Yeah, I don't remember what you have to do in order to get Landorus, but it's like, I know it's quite a while after Thunder is.
Which is really annoying. Because I don't have a copy of Black I can just go into and get a Thunderous. And I can't transform them. I can't trade them until they're transformed, but I can't transform them until I get Landorus. Right. Yeah, let's approach this methodically. There's my stylus. Right, so we are here, so we're going to start with Mothman.
Mothman.
Right, let's go start breeding. So we need Venonat and Tyrogue. I've still got to get a load of stuff from Gen 4. I have ordered a copy of Pearl just so I can pop it into Dream Radar and get fucking Palkia. This has turned out to be very expensive.
Just like the Gen 3 Pokedex Abbey.
No, that was more than twice as expensive as this has turned out to be. The only reason this is expensive is because I can't be asked to replay Platinum. So I'm taking the quick way to get Palkia. And my original DS died. That's literally it. I don't want to take him back. Keep him! Right, this shouldn't take long. It's only a Tyrogue.
I think Tyrogue is 25, actually. Let me see. Tyrogue is... yeah, 25, so slightly above average. Be right back.
Nyom.
better. My hands still smell like chili.
I smell like beef. Oh, there's an old one.
I'm gonna try and wash my hands again.
Where am I going? Oh my god. I want you to take Spore Spawn, and I want you to spawn some spores. How'd you know it's Super Metroid? Because that's the boss music. It's just a piano fading in and out over and over again.
All the mini boss music. Place for Spore Spawn and Botwoon.
Yeah, Botwoon, that's it. I think Crocomire and Fantoon have the same one.
Pokemeyer, Fantoon, and Kraid. And then Dragoon, sorry, Dragon and Ridley have the last one.
The one everybody remembers.
To be fair,
mostly because of Ridley.
Mostly because of Ridley. But like the Kraid boss seems also pretty memorable.
God, poor Kraid.
Yeah.
Turns up in Metroid 1, Super Metroid, the remake of Metroid 1. There was meant to be a Meta Kraid in Prime, but they scrapped it.
Is Kraid like dummy difficult in Zero Mission?
No.
Okay.
The hardest
like
Kraid's ever been is
Metroid 1.
Metroid 1 and Metroid Dread.
Yeah, Metroid 1, he's kind of insane.
Yeah, he's harder than Ridley.
Ridley is a pushover. Ridley in Metroid 1 doesn't actually exist.
And Kraid in Dread can fuck you up as well.
Yeah, Kraden Dread is it's not terrible, but he's got some nasty tricks.
I like how in Dread, Samus is like, oh, it's you. And I'm there going, motherfucker, it's more surprising Kraid came back before Ridley.
Yeah.
Yeah, half the time I'm like, oh, it's Ridley. And then here I'm like, oh shit, it's Kraid. For the first time in Chex Notes, 20 years.
Is Kraid in a fusion or not?
Nope. Kraid is literally Metroid 1, Zero Mission, Super, and Dread. That's it.
Yeah, I think fusion is all original bosses, I believe.
It has all original bosses except for the armadillo thing that's name escapes me. Because that's from Metroid 2. And Ridley, obviously.
Oh yeah, there is a Ridley fight.
Yeah, Ridley X, which blows your speakers out.
I mean, like, all the GBA Ridleys do that.
Weedle acquired. Don't know why I'm doing this here for Volcarona, but it's yeah, that might be doable.
Oh, Lamau, level 36. I thought it was like level 60 or something. Oops. He's dead! Have fun.
Now, we needed to click Screech.
It's not gonna... you won't kill it, though. What did you think was going to happen?
I don't know. Something less than that.
Because Fire Spin went away. Congratulations, you done it.
Your appellation's technical monkey. No, it certainly is.
I forgot what game that's from.
Gradius free.
Thank you. I'm like, I just know it really, really old. And probably on the NES.
Your appellation's technical monkey. Oh my, what the fuck? I mean, my favourite still, this story is happy end.
Congratulations, the story is happy end? Yeah, that one's a good one. I forgot. Is that also from an arcade game?
I think that's Ghosts and Goblins.
This story... It might be Ghosts and Goblins? Let me see. Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins. The NES.
I also know, you know, this is a trap to visit by Satan.
That's also NES Ghosts and Goblins.
It's a trap to visit by Satan, and I'm just like, what the fuck? We need translations like that again.
Yeah. Like a good bad translation is better than a bad good translation.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one that Cappy played. It was like a Brazilian shooter that I forgot the name of.
Oh no, you know that's that's gonna be a gold mine.
It was actually a gold mine because like it was just made by like some really tiny studio in Brazil, and the entire dub is in Portuguese, and it's like so bad it's good. I don't remember the name though.
I mean, I've got two here from NES Metal Gear. So the first one is, uh-oh, the truck have started to move. And the other one is, I feel asleep.
And it's like the plot is that like aliens are trying to invade Earth, and it's got like live video footage of cutscenes, which is highly amusing. Like everything is live action.
Oh god, you want to talk about a good one. Being the wise and courageous knight that you are, you feel strength welling in your body. Return to starting point, challenge again.
Is that also?
That also goes to goblins.
Yep.
I don't think there is a single line of text in that game translated properly. Congratulations, this story is happy end. Thank you, and this room is an illusion and is a trap devised by Satan. Go ahead dauntlessly. Make rapid progress.
The game is so good.
I have to specify progress.
Yeah, no, there's one S.
One S. Congratulations, you have completed a great game and proved the justice of our culture. Now go and rest our heroes. That's Ghostbusters.
I thought it was Mega Man 2.
Victorly. That's Samurai Showdown 4.
That's several things, honestly.
Congratulations, you success. That's SUCSESS.
Got it.
Fly to the rainforest and save the nature. This guy are sick. That's Final Fantasy 7. Ah, yes, good old Wyvern.
Oh yeah, Wyvern. That's another one. That's in a couple things, but I remember it from Jack Bros.
Let's do Arbok. And we'll do Blaziken. What a polite young man she was.
Ah, right. Mega Man Battle Network 4. That script is special.
Is it fixed in the collection? I hope not.
I have no clue.
Remember to flash the toilet.
Like, Capcom games have been known for their, dubious dubs. But, Battle Network 4 is,
For Mother Volcano Bake Meat.
oh my god, fucking Vietnamese crystal.
I mean, does that count?
No. It's just Google Translate several times. Because they translate it from like Japanese and then into Chinese and then into English. Because like Sprout, like half there's the priests are practicing Buddhism.
You are very dangerous. Be dead down here. You are a sucking baby.
What?
It's Dragon Master on the arcade. I always pray for your winning. Oh Jesus, hang on, I need to focus on reading this one. What the hell? Hang on.
Wait, you just pull up a webpage with like a
Yep.
bunch of them? Oh god.
And yeah, you ever look at something and just think, how am I meant to read that? Right. Once upon a time, our ancestors introduced that lived erect a tribe to center of Grates, a patriarch. The method of elect a patriarch is very peculiar. Then a volcano burst into a Russian elect of a patriarch convention unto the winner. There's no commas in that last bit.
Do you know how to read that? Because I can't figure it out.
Nor do I. Combine toe monsters. Someone wakes the noise up. I'm saving that one.
Oh god.
Ha! Stupid man you are. I will must be a winner. Mission incomplete. I cannot fuck up for this. Take care, ho. Final Fantasy 2. Well, 4.
What? I was like, please say 4. Because we're at the point in history where actually saying that is confusing.
Yeah, we are. It's quite scary.
Remember, Final Fantasy 2 was a good game.
What the fuck? This reads like a copy pasta. I feel like I just stumbled on fanfiction.net with this one. Dearly beloved. Other time, other space, people live a damn boring routine life, although the world is so peaceful. Of course, some of them thinks they gotta get out of the life and dreaming about getting a big fortune. To realise that dream, there's only one way left in that world, needless to say. It's, somehow, there's a lot of commas here, to find out that the mysterious fortune hidden by, there's a second page. Busters, it's the name of who we call the fortune hunters. Now they're about to start a historic journey that no one could come back alive from. That is to get the Thesis, called Legend by people. But, except the one person, no one in the world can make it real who has got to be billionaire and radical, physically and mentally. Yes, you are the one. What? I have no idea who you are, but thank you for arousing me.
That sounds like a pickup line.
That's Terranigma. When Square Enix opened a new toy line, they didn't think very hard about the name. Ah yes, Squex Toys.
Oh god.
There is a large desk. It has a drawer. It must belong to the devil.
I was with you up until the end.
What did I had done?
Isn't that just Steve Urkel?
Yeah, kinda. There's Bulbasaur, so we can start working on evolving that little fucker. Supports and controls support and manage the support supported by a supporter. What? Warning, if you are playing this video game outside of the country of Japan, you are involved in a cry. I'll jack into your squirrel if that's what it takes.
Oh, that's a classic.
That's double team.
I know. That's not even a mistranslation. It's just a very, very silly line.
Energy empty, you all over. Some of this shit. What's this one? You were gained a victory again, now your tire's body needs a rest. Jesus Christ. Hurry is replaced by Harry. Holy shit, there's a recent one? A winner is whom? Good lord.
Want to be a great trainer? Want to be a winner is you?
That's the energy it's got, isn't it?
I'm so glad they didn't change that in the remake.
Yeah, you can't really.
Which makes me sad that in the Diamond and Pearl remakes they took out Professor Rowan's rant about like the 5 reasons why you suck. It's just not in BDSP anymore for some reason.
But you need to remember, Team Galactic is still benevolent to all.
I don't even know if they
I think they did.
I do at least get why they changed Fantina's line because of funny copyright, but I still miss it.
Yeah, it is a case of funny copyright, but
I still miss it.
yeah, you do miss it.
It was a simpler time.
It
Like
was the
Diesel
best of
Master
times,
Justice.
it was the blurst of times. Stupid monkey. Ah, I love bad video game translations.
Yeah.
Shorter the better.
Mhm.
Let's see, more news articles about Ubisoft imploding. Excellent. It's just... I just find that funny.
Like one of those morbid jokes. I totally get it.
It is morbid. Like, how do you fuck up remaking Prince of Persia Sands of Time? Twice.
Only twice? I thought it was more than that.
Well, they tried making it, they delayed it again, they cancelled it, moved it to a different studio, and have continuously delayed it since. This is where the joke Ubisoft can't release a damn game comes from. And they really can't. Alright, this Totodile is a little overqualified for the task now.
You have a gator?
I do, yeah.
Okay,
Well, actually, do I? No, I don't. I'm a for alligator, so this will actually be important.
You need to get to 30 anyway, then.
And here we see the best Kanto starter evolving.
It's true.
They need to give Blastoise something.
Other than making him into Rainy Turtloid.
Other than making him to Rainy Turtloid. Yeah.
That was a pretty good design.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, what could you... I mean, its hidden ability is Rain Dish, which isn't bad, but it's like...
Very whatever out of 10.
It's... Swift Swim? Mega Launcher?
The big problem is that he's a water type, and there are so many of those.
That do that thing better with Rain Dish. Yeah.
Or just, like, do it better.
If it had Swift Swim, that would be actually pretty cool.
If you use Rain Dish, it's like Tentacruel or Ludicolo. It gets Wave Crash now? Too bad it's... Oh, the attack stats are almost the same.
You could use physical Blastoise.
Yeah, you could. You wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
You could.
But you could.
It gets Fake Out and Yawn in Water Spout? Oh, yeah, I forgot its move pool is actually kind of good. You just can't really do anything with it. Yeah, Blastoise gets a lot of good moves. It's just like...
it's one of those things that needs a secondary type.
Or at least a better stat distribution.
Yeah. I still maintain that giving it Swift Swim or something would be the best option.
Yeah, I think that would actually work very well.
Just take Blastoise's speed, double it.
Like it's 70.
It's a modern Excadrill.
It's actually pretty good. Or Kingdra.
Or Kingdra. Or Carpetops, you know?
I think Carpetops is still gonna outmode it just a bit. Just, you know, stab rock slide.
Yeah.
But hey, it's a start. It'd be like a better Golduck if anything.
Oh, this is exciting. And then there's Typhlosion, which literally just exists.
Oh, is Typhlosion just so mediocre?
You know what the problem is? It has no identity, and the reason I can say that with confidence is it has the exact same stat spread as Charizard.
Its identity was Eruption.
Its identity was, I have the exact same stat spread as Charizard, without the wings, and I've got a pretty decent fire type move. That was it. And you know what? That's not really enough. Hisuian Typhlosion at least got some stuff. He said double check him before he makes an ass of himself. More special attack, less speed, and less HP. So it's slightly frailer and slightly slower. And I mean minimally. it becomes a slightly different Charizard. With ghost moves. It gets one ghost type move if I level it.
Sorry, who?
Hisuian Typhlosion.
Oh, heck. What is it? The
Infernal
Or
Parade.
whatever? I never remember its English name because its Japanese name is the Knight of 100 Demons.
It gets Hex, which why would you use that if you have Infernal Parade? It gets Shadow Ball. Spite, Poltergeist, Curse. Yeah, really. Not a lot going on with that ghost type.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit like Hisuian Samurott, where it's like, oh, yeah, well, it already got Night Slash, so... cool, I guess. God, there's a Pokemon I want to like for Alligator.
You know, you do know that, like, as of Gen 5, for Alligator is kind of cracked, right?
Well, yeah, I know it gets Sheer Force.
Yeah, I know. That's like, that's what gives it an identity now. It's just so good. Oh, and Dragon Dance.
I wonder if they gave it anything interesting in Scarlet Violet.
What, for Alligator?
Yeah.
Good question. If it gets
It
Wave
might
Crash,
have got Wave Crash.
it gets Liquidation, so that's already
Better
there.
than Waterfall, so...
Yeah, that's like 85?
And obviously affected by Sheer Force, so that's...
Yeah. Wave Crash is not. Let's see. Oh yeah, it gets Superpower by level now.
What the fuck?
It's had that for a while. Trailblaze, but that's kind of, whatever.
I can...
You're not getting the speed boost, but if you
No,
want
you're
for
not.
Alligator to have grass,
Yeah, a decently powerful grass type move. That's an option.
same.
It's not
Psychic
Power Whip
Fang.
Gyarados funny, but it's up there.
Oh, Rip Gyarados. God.
To be fair, I did that for Max Overgrowth and that was it.
I forgot how it got power. I just remember it's like, it gets what?
TR.
Why? Yeah.
And it's like, what's the best flying type move Gyarados can use? Well, it's either Supersonic Skytrike, Max Airstream, or Terra Blast.
Yep. This Breaking Swipe on here, but I don't really count that as new for Alligator. It is mostly the same. Just Liquidation,
Yeah.
Ice Punch, I guess Aqua Jet. I think it gets Aqua Jet?
It does get Aqua Jet, I remember
Yeah.
that.
By egg, yeah. Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. To get like high horsepower or something? I mean, probably not. Is where I'd put my money.
This is why these days the only Johto start I can bring myself to use is a Meganium.
Yeah,
Darn,
Meganium
maybe.
kind of came out. Started off shit and it stayed shit.
But then, like, it just It had a niche and the other two didn't.
Yeah, but it's
Or
like you know what you're getting. You're getting a bulky grass type that can't do a lot else, right? You know what you're getting. You can make it work. I've made it work.
It gets screens. That alone is like, huh?
You know,
that's cool.
You look at for Alligator and Typhlosion, and depending on the game, you either go in expecting something and end up wildly disappointed.
Typhlosion.
For Alligator in Gen 2. Or...
For Alligator in Gen 2. They do use for Alligator in the speed run, though.
They do. But for Alligator in Gen 2 is so depressing.
It's kind of eh.
It's like, why doesn't this get waterfall?
It's more it's not as depressing as Meganium, but
it's up there.
It's up there. At least it's a water type and get surf.
Yeah. Not if that special attack stat is not. I suppose back then you didn't have a choice. What physical moves would it even use in Gen 2?
Rage, strength,
Rage, slash.
Oh, slash, sorry.
Dynamic punch, headbutt, Iron Tail, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Fury Cutter, Strength. And if you felt spicy by breeding, Ancient Power or Rock Slide or Thrash.
Ancient Power, oh baby.
Okay, let me just pull out my Ancient Power for Alligator. You know, if I ever did that, my opponent would be like, it gets that. I've acquired a big yarp. You know what? At least a trade to DXP plus Ordino makes this so much quicker than it was in Gen 3.
Mm-hmm.
$9,999 experience points. I feel like I just killed a metal slime in Dragon Quest 1. I just witnessed a use-for-run pheasant.
What, Tailwind?
Tailwind. Woo! In a format with no
Wow,
prankster Tailwind users. We'd probably see a
sure?
format without Tailwind.
Are you sure?
I mean, if such a format ever came around, they'd just use regular Whimsicott.
I thought, sorry, I thought you were talking about like Gen 5 format. It's like with no prankster Tailwind users and like Are you sure you know what you're talking about?
Do you remember Gen 5?
'Cause, like,
Tornadus
at
was
least
everywhere.
Tornadus, Whimsicott, Suicune exists for Tailwind as well.
God, there's nothing scarier than a bulky Tailwind setter. Prankster Tailwind, you know what you're getting. Bulky Tailwind? Oof.
Prankster, bulky Tailwind. That's just Tornadus.
That is just Tornadus.
Oh my god, Murkrow gets it.
Yep. If you like Murkrow. Scourge of early Gen 9.
I was thinking Sash Murkrow, because it like flip-flops which one you're using.
No, it was Eviolite.
Okay, in Gen 9 was like in Gen 5 it started with Eviolite, and then everyone realized it didn't matter, so they just used Sash instead.
Yeah, for some reason it mattered in Gen 9.
Yeah, that's really weird to think about. So you can Pelipper, Latias. Oh yeah, Latias gets Tailwind.
I think it was Eviolite in early Gen 9 because the paradoxes weren't a thing. So I think it was just base game decks, not including... I don't even think the Treasures of Ruin are in it.
Oh, like launch meta didn't
Yeah,
allow
like the early
no,
regulations.
Paradoxes weren't allowed.
Yeah, paradoxes and the legends weren't. But I don't know
Okay,
about
so
the
what
Treasures of Ruin.
I'm not sure actually. I would assume also probably not, because I think the treasures are off. Because I think the treasures are after the paradoxes.
Yeah, I think the initial couple of formats was just the base game's Pokedex without the stuff at the end of the
Talonflame.
decks.
Yeah, Talonflame is a Prankster Tailwind.
By the... To be fair, you're not clicking Tailwind with Talonflame, you're clicking Brave Bird.
There are Tailwind Talonflames that have been used.
Do people even still use Talonflame?
Not frequently. It's just like a once every so often thing. Like, you'll maybe see it.
Oh, that Gale Wings nerf was like the best thing they could have done.
Oh, nerfing Gale Wings? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because that thing was everywhere as a lead. It
That
was
was
either a
so
lead or it was end of game.
It's so stupid. I don't know what was more stupid, in Gen 6 VGC or Gen 5 VGC.
So Gen 5
Okay, Gen
was dominated
Gen
by
5
weather.
VGC was Gen 5 VGC was fine, like after the National Dex was allowed and before Black and White 2 came out.
Yes,
Like that,
in that
block
happy
in there
spot.
was really good.
before
Yeah, that block was actually really good.
before the Furians were out, before Black and White Kyurem were out.
Most of the Therians,
Yeah.
Kyurem isn't allowed in VGC.
And a lot of the stuff
Like,
that got
the
its
Furians-
hidden ability in Black and White 2.
Like, I mean, I think Garchomp, but
But then you get to like... You look at the base problem with Gen 5, it is weather, it is Sandrush Excadrill, it is fighting types everywhere. And you've still got to deal with Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus anyway.
yeah, the genies were more of a problem than the weather. Like, the weather was problematic, but like, what Landorus and Thundurus did were just way, way worse.
The weather was the overarching meta,
Theme, I suppose? Yeah.
and then amongst that meta there were things that were prominent, so it was always Japan Sand, fucking Japan Sand, and then
I'm sorry, what did you just call it?
Japan Sand, well that's Gen 6's version, but
What? Why is it called that? What is it?
it was a Japanese team archetype that was, I believe, Tyranitar, Excadrill, Mega Salamence, and a couple other things in the back.
Ew. That sounds disgusting. But like, Volcarona, Heatran, Landorus or something?
I can't remember what the exact composition. I know it was those three were like the main ones that sticking to my head because I'm like, that is disgusting because all three of those things like sand.
Mega Salamence makes me want to throw up.
But apparently Japan Sand is a thing again right now.
Oh no.
Because obviously Excadrill Tyranitar is a thing. I don't think it's ever really gone away. I just kind of think it's...
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Excadrill Tyranitar, obviously.
Uh-huh.
I think there are more variations popping up now with stuff like Sylveon and all that kind of shit. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what Japan Sand was. Oh, that's right, there was Roten Wash.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it was Tyranitar, Excadrill, Mega Salamence, Roten Wash. I think Magnezone might have been in there.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it was a load of shit that just didn't mind being in a sandstorm. That would just run away. Which, you know... it's kind of the point. I don't know, what was scarier, sand or rain? I think rain.
In which gen?
5.
5?
I
Hard
suppose
to say.
I suppose the catch is you knew that sand was coming from Tyranitar.
Like, sand is more common. I know that. I'm just not sure which one was actually scarier.
Because obviously
I'm not
rain came with Politoed, sand came with, you know, fucking Tyranitar attached to it.
Like, Politoed can do some things. But, like, rain teams are in their infancy, kinda.
Yeah, because rain teams outside of Kyogre have never really been a thing.
Sun teams are also in their infancy, but at least they had Ninetales, which was pretty good.
They had Ninetales, they had stuff like Chandelure and
Yeah.
other things to abuse it.
Like, Rain had Golduck and Kabutops at least. So, like, Rain did have the edge, and that Sand would almost always just lose to it.
Yeah, because your sand
Not,
setter would most likely be faster
that
than your rain setter.
I say that thinking I'm pretty sure the Sand setter is slower now. Because the speed thing was a... Yeah, like...
I'm pretty sure Pelipper's faster.
Pelipper? Why are we talking about Pelipper?
Well,
I thought we were
nowadays
talking about Gen
Pelipper.
5.
Was Politoed faster than Tyranitar?
I'm pretty sure Politoed is 70 and Tyranitar is 61. Let me check.
That'd be weird.
Politoed is 70, which I remember. And Tyranitar is 61. Wow, yeah.
Wow, Politoed is faster than Tyranitar.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely remember that because, like, it was so much easier to make Tyranitar slower. You just made it adamant and don't invest anything. I don't remember if the arms race extended to crap like Quiet Politoed. I don't think it did.
I don't think the meta lasted that long to get that far. Before everything started getting turned on its head.
Yeah, when Black White 2 came out, and everything just died.
Everything went to complete shit. It's just the only way I can describe it. Everything went to shit. It's not the worst meta we've ever had.
That would be 2016.
Yep.
I'm so glad I wasn't playing VGC then. I got back in 2017, and 2017 was so good.
See,
like 2017, it was like it kept changing. It was changing just so much because like there was like a day one thing, and then they made like a counter to the day one thing, and that like kind of took over, and then you just make a counter to that, and that kind of took over, and they just like kept doing that for a while. Like some stuff just stuck around, but nothing stayed on top for very long. There wasn't like a clear best team.
With that
Even though
Ekans, we have
Toffees
passed
were, like-
80%.
Even though Papus are just jank as hell.
I'm kinda glad we didn't see what Gen 8 would turn into.
It's because Gen 8 decided to do things a little differently.
And, you know, COVID.
Also COVID. But like, you would see the signs of it because 2019 VGC was very different in that they would selectively allow things.
That's what they do now with Gen 9.
Yeah, they were doing that all throughout Gen 8 as well. Like, they were just drip feeding stuff, and then Gen 9 kept the same formula. They kind of realized that Ultimate Crowsman is really fucking stupid.
We all did that just playing the game.
And that having Z crystals and Mega Stones at the same time was also really stupid because Mega Salamence took over 2018.
Yeah, we try not to
Yeah.
to remember those dark times. But I know for a goddamn fact that Gen 8 would have been the second coming of Sand Teams.
Most likely.
Because Excadrill would have been everywhere.
Yeah, but Dracovish was everywhere. And Isle of Armor day one was like a ton of rain.
Yeah, but you just know that Excadrill would have Dynamaxed. Would have had Sand Rush. Would have clicked Max Quake, Max Steel Spike for 3 turns, buffed its defenses. Congratulations, it's now unkillable.
That's true. The closest we got to that was Regirock doing Regirock things in Crown Thunder.
Regirock doing indeed Regirock things. And now we've got Regirock and Regirock's badass grandson.
As much as I don't like Scarlet and Violet as a concept, I do love that they gave us a Regirock Light.
Yeah, I used a Garganical because I saw the little Salt Rock Mushroom and I was like, oh, I've got to use that. That's just cute as shit. And then it evolved to the giant ass Minecraft Golem and I was like, alright.
Oh, baby. Oh,
and then I saw its stats and I was like, oh fuck, it's Regirock.
I'm interested in this. No, not.
It evolved, I looked at its defense and went, is this a new Pokemon or is this Regirock?
I need to look at its stats again. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's Regirock Light. What is this?
It's like, I did introduce to my son. This pile of salt.
Himalayan salt block or whatever. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Oh, Garganacl was designed by Hitoshi Ariga. This makes so much sense.
This is literally the golem from Minecraft.
Oh, the one that.
Yeah, the Iron Golem.
Villages.
Yeah.
The Iron Golem, yeah.
You know, sometimes I want to go back to Minecraft, but I also realize that it's like this game has evolved so much since I last played it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw they just added a new biome that comes with its own weeping angels, basically. That don't move if you're looking at them. And they're also ghost trees. So, you know, there's that. And you have to find a heart inside a tree in the biome and destroy that to kill them.
Oh, you're talking about Minecraft. I thought you were talking about Bramblegast.
I mean, they are a little bit Bramblegast. Well, Trevenant.
Trevenant, Bramblegast, whatever.
I like Bramblegast.
Bramblegast is fun.
I was using it and I was like, okay, it's nearly level 40. How the fuck does this thing evolve? And then I looked it up and I was like, you do what?
It's the walk
You
feature.
gotta walk. To be fair, I was considering using Capsicid, and I couldn't work out how to evolve it because it did not cross my mind at any point that there'd be something new that evolves with a Firestone.
To be
Because
fair,
that just doesn't happen.
to be fair, peaking Bramogust is probably a better idea because Scoville is just bad.
Scovillain looks like it should evolve again.
Yeah. Also, to be fair, the method to evolve Bramblin does make sense.
It does make
'Cause
sense.
How do you think tumbleweeds are made?
So, you know, in that respect, I
Yeah,
allow
well
it.
played.
I don't quite understand Pormo.
I think they just wanted to push the feature with Palmo because everyone's going to use the Pika clone or whatever. I don't.
And then there's whatever the fuck you have to do to get a fucking Palafin. That's just... Has to be a certain level and then level up while you're in a union circle with other players.
It's probably some really. It's probably some like really obscure anime superhero reference.
Oh, it almost undoubtedly is. I can put good money on that. And I mean, to be fair, we all saw what happened with early Palafin. Just fucking lol them out. Flip turn jet punch.
Is Jet Punch like a?
It's Aquajet.
Bigger Aqua.
Need to breed you. Need to breed you. It was just... God. I mean, to be fair, when you see its base stats, you're like, oh, fuck.
I looked at the space stats and I'm like, ugh. Does anyone just want to make the Lysopod good?
Glycopol's not even in the game.
Yeah, I know.
Araquid it is. They still haven't nerfed Water Bubble, and that makes me happy.
Probably no need to.
No. Immunity to burn reduces fire damage and doubles the power of water type moves. Seems legit.
And only one thing gets it.
Exactly.
Araquanid, it's like very
I like Araquanid.
It's alright. I like it.
I used one and it just hit really damn hard.
Mm-hmm.
We're under 80%. Let's go. You know, that was quick. This one's I'd say been a little more draining than the Gen 3 one. Not on my wallet.
It's just because it's more time.
I think this one's going to end up being quicker.
It all certainly will.
I think what's fucked it is that the monotony has not been broken up by playing free, get different games to get lots of the stuff.
Mm.
That's kind of what's killing it. You know, I'd get all the stuff available in Leaf Green. That's that's over a third of the Pokedex. Then I'd go play Emerald, get another third or so. Then go to Colosseum, get all the stuff in there while playing the games, and then do the grinding at the end. Whereas this has been play one game, do a lot of grinding afterwards, do grinding in Dream Radar, do all the transferring from Gen 3 and 4 that you've got to do. So yeah, it has been a bit more annoying. But to be fair, I haven't really planned this one out as well. Because in Gen 3, I knew exactly where I was getting everything. Okay, there is a Wurmple. Time to roll that fucking dice. What are you gonna evolve into? I mean, I need both anyway, so.
2 eggs, baby.
Well, I'm doing one for now, and then I'm gonna start rolling for the second one. Eggs, baby.
Why are you? Never mind. I felt like you could go to the Burbank complex and get a bit more mileage because there'll be like level 10.
That's true. Yum.
This might be too much XP. Maybe.
Well, the good news is at this stage, it doesn't matter which one it evolves into because I need both Silcoon and Cascoon. The downside is I also need a Dustox.
Yeah.
Please be Cascoon. I mean, we're not gonna know until it's evolved.
I think you can tell if you like know what the patterns are ahead of time, which I don't.
Mothman.
I'm running out of Moth Pokemon to do that for.
Don't care, I'm gonna use that button every time.
You know, when we eventually get to play through the Sword and Shield, the sheer amount of willpower it's going to take for me to not use Frostmoth again.
Not gonna take much for me. Frostmoth very solidly falls into the I want to use you, but why are you so bad? Right next to stuff like I forgot. It was I was just thinking about it. I'll remember eventually.
Mothman.
Remember how Clara had a discolored Dustox in her hair, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, Galarian Dustox," and then it just didn't happen.
Yes, I do.
What the fuck was up with that?
I don't know. I don't even think we saw Dustox in Isle of Armor.
We didn't. Wurmple's not in the game at all.
I know. It's just like,
And it's like, really? To be fair, like the DLC didn't really add many Galarian forms. It only added what? Slowpoke, Slowbro, and Slowking.
Slowpoke.
Oh, and the birds.
The birds, yeah.
Although they apparently come under the maybe convergent species. The game's just like, I don't fucking know. No, this last night's Whisper, I think. There's a Pokemon I want to like.
Oh, Whismer? Yeah. I tried to use Whismer in Emerald, I think. I got it up to Loudred. And then like, wow, Loudred's kind of bad. So I boxed it. I don't even remember what I replaced it with. It's like, these are not the stats I want at this point in the game.
Where the hell is this Weedle? Wurmple egg. Alright, Kadabra's next because I need an Abra.
Mm-hmm.
This Dustox just ain't making eggs.
Well, you didn't pick the Beautifly again?
No, I had the Dustox in my party and I was like, yeah, that'll do.
Doesn't match.
And the Dustox is just there like, I don't want it. I wonder if special X-Cloud is a thing you could use.
Isn't that the only kind of X-Cloud?
I'm just thinking like Boom Burst, kind of Fire Blast, Thunder.
That's like the only way you can run X-Cloud.
To be fair, the only things I've ever seen use Boom Burst are Noivern and Swellow. And Flygon.
Yeah, that's all they get. Not very many things get it.
Which is weird, because it's a really powerful move.
And the things that get it are have better things to do.
Except Swellow.
What? No, Swellow has better things to be doing.
Yeah, but I've seen people use Boom Burst Swellow.
Yeah, they're wrong. They should be using Facade Swallow. It's like X-Cloud has nothing better to be doing. Flygon does. Noivern probably does. Howmoo definitely does. Rillaboom definitely does. Toxtricity definitely does. Dudensparce, I have no idea. Screamtail, no comment. Swallow has better things to do. Chatot, I have no idea.
Chatot's probably best move is Boom Burst.
Yeah. Pick a peck.
Toucannon? I don't know skill link though.
And the Dolphin, which definitely has better things to be doing.
Yeah, Palafin's got a lot of things to do other than make noise. Like, for instance, Falcon Punch. Alright, that Dustox clearly was not having it. Let me go get the Beautifly again. I'm fairly sure I need to evolve this Tentacool. Let me just scroll all the way back up to Gen 1. Oh, look at all the zeros. Yeah, I need to evolve Tentacool, so that's fine. I'm starting to wonder if Dustox can even fucking breed.
Something Nidorina.
That was weird. You know, for a moment there, I thought that was a squid sound effect. We need to breed... Oh, we need to evolve something. Hid. We also need to breed it to get a female one.
Do you have a Glalie?
No.
I guess Google objectives.
And there's the Abra egg. Abra. Let's put head back in the box for a minute. Take back scoops. Alright, so we need to evolve the tentacle, hatch these eggs, evolve the snow runt, hope we get a Wurmple that evolves into Silcoon, and a female snow runt. And I also need to hope I have a Dawnstone.
Heh. Heh. Tent.
Yeah, thank you Pokemon Stadium for that one.
Yeah, that's mortal.
Let's go slay some Ordino. That's not an Ordino. Okay, these eggs might actually hatch first.
Did you clear the water puddle?
Yep.
Okay.
We've got to get to level 42.
Mm-hmm.
This may require some gameplay in the stadiums. God, I wish Glalie was good.
Yeah.
But no, we're going to give it literally shit stats and everything. And then there's Frostlass, which is Glalie but slightly better.
Slightly better, yeah.
And I say slightly better. 70, 80, 70, 80, 70, 110.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I think Glalie is 80 all the way through.
It's 80 all the way through, yeah.
And then there's Mega Glalie, which is just hilarious. 80, 120, 80, 120, 80, 100.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid, but you know what? It kind of gets the job done. Worm. Alright. Ideally, it just becomes a Cascoon. Silcoon even, and we're just on our way.
Ideally.
I mean, it's a 50-50 chance. Please be Silcoon. That is the most painless that could have possibly been.
Mm-hmm. just won the first coin flip.
Let's go evolve this head. Into an Oni.
It's like a Noni combined with a hockey goalie mask. That's not even a joke, that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's just what it is. Right, we need 9 levels from this. But first, apparently, the Abra's hatching. Well, I've seen scarier.
Oh, it's slightly louder Lipard.
Oh no! Anyway. Was that overkill? Yes. Yes, it was.
Did it deserve it? Yes.
Yes, it did.
Did Gen 9 introduce evolutions of older things?
Yeah.
Oh, right, King Gambit.
King
Is that
Gambit,
the only one?
Farigiraf, the Dunsparce,
Ah, right.
Dipplin and Hydrapple, Archaludon.
Huh, yeah.
Clodsire, technically, Annihilate. Yeah, so Annihilate.
I think you named them all.
Cleavor was Gen 8.
So it was weird there.
So it's weird here. Farigiraf, the Dunsparce. Sneasler was Gen 8. Ursaluna was Gen 8. Weirdeer was Gen 8. King Gambit. Dipplin and Hydrapple. God, Applin's evolutionary tree is so fucking weird. You got Applin, then you've got 3 in a row, and then the bottom one goes out another one. It's like forming an L shape with a stick on the side. And Archaludon. Weezing was Gen 8. Typhlosion was Gen 8. Samurott Gen 8. Lilligant's Gen 8. Braviary's Gen 8. Goodra was Gen 8. Avalok was Gen 8. Decidueye was Gen 8. Berserker was Gen 8.
The Dipling could use the Eviolite and everyone just went insane.
Yeah, it's like, is that a bug? And I'm there going, it probably ain't. Overquill was Gen 8. Cursula was Gen 8. Obstagoon was Gen 8. Basculin Legion was Gen 8. Runerigus. Yeah, so Gen 8 and 9 have introduced loads.
I'm glad they're back to doing that.
I am too. Some of them are
I
from
don't know
regional forms, some of
I
them
don't know
are...
why they just, like...
They just stopped after Gen 4.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And then they did Sylveon, and it was like, okay, we're back. And then they did nothing for the rest of the generation outside of Megas. And then they added regional forms, which I like. But in Gen 7, the regional forms were only just variants to existing Pokemon. Then in Gen 8, they started adding evolutions to regional forms that were new.
And then Gen 9 had, like, just raw Evos again.
Well, Gen 8 had just raw Evos again.
They were only for regional forms.
Weirdeer. Cleaver.
Yeah, I guess Legend Arceus, the ones... Yeah, okay. I was thinking the ones in Sword and Shield, which are just regional ones.
Yeah, Legends did some traditional ones and some regional ones, like Overquill and... Technically, Basculin
It's like
Legion.
Weirdeer.
Weirdeer...
Basculin Legion is a regional variant.
Yeah, it was Weirdeer... Cleaver...
Maybe one other one, but I don't remember. Ursula, right? Everything else is regional.
Yeah. And do you know what I like they're doing? It's all to Gen 2 stuff.
Is? Hold on. I'm gonna count Cleavor as sorry, I just found that really funny. Scyther and Basculin are not Gen 2, but the others all are, which is nice.
Yeah, and honestly, Basculin kind of needed something. And then there's Quillfish, which was Gen 2.
Does
Which-
Overquill still get Intimidate? I sure hope so.
I think it does.
Let's see. It does, okay. Everything is fine. Poison Point System, Intimidate.
And then Gen 9 did it again, so they added Farigiraf, which is apparently really fucking good. They added the Dunsparce. They added Annihilate, King Gambit, which we did not need, but...
Alright.
You know.
I feel like Bisharp my favorite.
You know what? Every game has it's a favoritism pick. Bisharp was this game's favoritism pick.
It feels like one of those Gen 4 Evos.
Yeah.
Like, Rhydon and Dusclops get, like, marginal improvements. Which suddenly makes the smaller ones, like, absolutely cracked.
Actually, no, the favoritism one. The favoritism one was Duraludon.
Duraludon. Oh my god, that's so goofy.
It's like, are we going to do a cipher and rearrange its stats? Oh, no, we're just...
Making it bigger.
We're just making it even bigger than it already... Oh, dear. And then me,
And
like a plebeian, used it.
Yeah. Ugh. I look at these stats, I'm like, oh my god.
It is the highest base stat total of a Pokemon that can still evolve.
Oh, Duraludon? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And that is...
It's like, what, 530?
I think it's
Five.
5...
It's already really high.
It's... I think the only thing...
535.
The only thing higher than it is like Arcanine.
Arcanine, Togekiss,
Yeah.
Lapis, Volcarona, and Nadilk, yeah. Because it goes from like 535 to like 550.
I'd be like, this is if we let Arcanine evolve.
I was thinking about that when, like, wait, they let Duraludon evolve? That's like letting Arcanine evolve. That's ridiculous. Oh, is Arcanine just, like, really strong?
I don't know, it's got a really, like, its base attack is absurd.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna look at something. Because, like, it's supposed to be, like, a counterpart to what? Ninetales?
Ninetales. It's either Ninetales or Persian.
Okay, so Ninetales based at Gen 1 was 424. Arcanine is 455. Okay, what? It's still higher. I thought, like, it would be Gen 1 weirdness doing things, but no, Arcanine is just that strong. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Alright. Hold up. I just looked at this list. I forgot the birds are, like, they all have different stat totals, and, like, each time you go, like, one more down the list, it goes up by 5. Okay, so, like, Mewtwo's at the top, then Dragonite's at 500, Mew's at 500, and then Moltres at 495, Zapdos is 490, Articuno's 485, and then you have Cloyster and Gyarados at 480, and then Arcanine and Exeggutor at 455, and then Tauros and Lapras at 450, and then it just kind of steps gradually down from there. Okay, so it's just super weird, where Arcanine is just cracked. Oh, Eternatus' base stats is 690. I forgot about that. That's
Yeah,
such a
it's
weird
690.
number. That's such a wacky number.
It is. And then there's Eternamax Eternatus, which is fairly sure its base stat total is over 1,000.
Yeah, but like it's boss only, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
It's like saying the Reveroom Stormobiles are a different form. No, they're not.
No, they're bosses. And they're
They're
fucking
boss
hard.
fights. I'm okay with that.
I mean, they're not Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon totem Pokemon overtuned to fuck.
Yeah, like if it's just like a boss, then yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Because Ultra's totems are overtuned.
Some of them are. Okay, most of them are.
Most of them are.
The first one is fine. Then you have Araquanid, which is what the fuck?
Overtuned to fuck.
Is it Marowak
Salazzle.
in Ultra? Salazzle.
Wait, is it Salazzle or Marowak?
No, it's Marowak in Ultra, because I remember this. In regular Sun and Moon, it's a Salazzle that will always call the same Salandit over and over if it's dead, but then the Marowak has actual calls. Lurantis is the same, it's just the minions that are cracked.
Yep. Permanent Sun.
I like, it's like the Kecleon came out first? Huh? What's the next one? Pokemon.
Yeah, fuck that fight.
That wasn't overtuned, but man, was it funny.
It wasn't overtuned, but it's annoying.
Like, and they sent the Skarmory, and I'm like, oh, I think I know where this is going.
But then you see spikes, and it's like, yep.
Oh, baby. Oh,
And then
baby.
you see the Tailwind, and it's like, ah, for fuck's sake.
That fight was so funny.
And then it's Spiky Shield and bounce the rest of the time, and it's like, oh, fuck off.
That fight was so funny. Then there's the Mimikyu, which is definitely overtuned in both games. I'm not sure which game it's worse in.
I think it's worse in Ultra.
It's slightly worse in Ultra. I have, like, weird PTSD flashbacks for my solo run, because the Bandit knows Curse, and it comes out, like, right away. I'm like, oh, this is bad. There's only 2 Totemon on Island 3, isn't there? And then there's a Kamo, which is honestly pretty normal.
It's normal until you realize it calls a Scizor.
Even then, it like dies in 2 hits, because by the time you get there, your team is already like really cracked.
No, let me rephrase that for you. You have a Fairy type.
you'll most likely have a fairy type, or at least something with Dazzling Gleam. And then the Rabombi. The Rabombi's actually overtuned. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the Rabombi fucking sucks.
Like, I started, I'm like, it has +2 and everything? Why?
Yeah, it's like, is this a breather fight after Necrozma? No.
No. Well, yes and no. I don't remember how I beat it. In the Shieldon run, I was like the Steel type Z move and fishing for a crit. In the Snow run, I don't remember what I did. Might have been the same.
What else? I mean, that's kind of it for stupidly overtuned in that game. Apart from, you know, the big scary light dragon. Eternamax Eternatus isn't that overtuned.
Yeah, because it's just the boss. Just the raid boss.
Yeah. Then they follow it up with Leon, who is very much overtuned.
He's not overtuned, he's just the final boss. A
Then-
very challenging final boss, which is... I like it. He's actually very powerful. That's like the kind of final boss fight I like.
let me think. So the boss is in Scarlet and Violet, so the bug gym isn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did the bug gym second, believe it or not, even though it's meant to be the first one you do.
What's the other one, like Rock or something?
No, so there's you can do any of the gyms or Titans or Team Star bases in any order as long as you can get to them,
Yeah.
but their levels don't scale. So
Yeah.
I went, and the game tells you can go west,
Or
where
east,
there's a
yeah.
Titan close by, or you can go
Is
east.
it west or south? I don't know.
It's west for the gym and east for the Titan. And I went east for the Titan because the Titan was Clorf, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? And the Titan Clorf is the first one you're meant to do. So that
That's
wasn't too bad.
Rock, I guess.
Yeah, that's the rock one. And then right next to that, after that canyon, is the grass gym. And I was like, fuck it, while I'm here. That's the second gym.
Yeah.
And I learned that the hard way.
Whoops.
Because I picked Quaxley. And my defense against his grass Sudowoodo with Trailblaze was a Nimble.
Oh, that's funny. Nimble.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
he's
defense
dead.
was a Nimble. I had Knackley, Nimble, and Quaxley. That fight was not fun.
It's like walking into a fight and like doing. It's like and then you feel great, and then you go right next door and you find out it's Grant.
Yeah. And then I went to the bug gym and I was like, oh, I was meant to do this one first.
Oh, lol, Lamo.
So the
I love
Titan
the
Order is...
I love the Grant fight. It's like the one fight in the main game that's hard.
So... Katie's not that hard of a gym leader because it's Bug. The only scary thing she's got is the Teddy Ursa.
Uh-huh.
Second gym is... Brassius. And he's got the terrifying as fuck Sudowoodo with Trailblaze.
Mm-hmm.
Third gym you're meant to do is... I think it's Iono.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Iono, which is electric. She's got the electric Miss Magius with Levitate.
It's still not Mr. Snuggles.
It's not Mr. Snuggles, but it'll fuck you up because she's got an Intimidate Luxio and a Belly Bolt as well. So that fight can be rough.
Using Alexio. Someone actually using Alexio. Unbelievable.
Fourth gym is it's a fight against Kofu. That's water. And he's got the water type Crabominable.
That actually sounds kind of interesting.
It
I'll
was.
be
So
honest.
his team, actually, for being the fourth gym, fuck it's male, is
No.
actually kind of disgusting. So it is Veluza, Wugtrio, and Crabominable.
I mean, having Gym 4 be water and also kind of difficult is something
Tradition.
that's happened before. 'Cause Crash Awake is quite the fight. It's like Gyarados, Quagsire, Floatzel,
Yeah, this is Veluza, Wugtrio, and Crabominable.
which is about as scary, just in a slightly different way.
Yeah, scary in a different way. Then we've got Larry. Which is... I think... Kamala, Staraptor, and Dunsparce. I think it's Kamala.
Is he the first gym leader that like tears into something of his own type?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't remember. I'm fairly sure his first Pokemon's Kamala.
I'll look it up because I have a
I've
tab
got it here.
open. Larry.
Yeah, Kamala.
Oh, Komala, yep.
Then Gym 6 is meant to be Rhyme, which is Ghost, and that's doubles.
Doubles.
Not.
I know her signature Pokemon's Toxtricity is a low form Toxtricity.
Not like it matters.
No, it really doesn't.
Kind of funny that's Ghost.
Yeah, and it's a double battle as well, which is... bizarre. She's got Banette, Mimikyu, Houndstone, and Toxtricity.
That seems like a very boring team.
It wasn't quite... To be fair, I actually did that...
Except for the Houndstone.
I did that gym last.
That's so funny.
Gym 7 is meant to be... I can't remember the chick's name. Oh, Tulip. Which is Psychic. Farigiraf, Gardevoir, Espathra, and Florges. So that fight's quite...
That's funny. It's
dangerous.
Kind of boring, but... Yeah.
And then the last gym, which I'm fairly sure I did 6, is Grusha, which is Ice.
The last gym is Ice.
Yep, Frosmoth, Beartic, Satitan, and Altaria.
That is like one of the most unthreatening team formations I've ever heard.
It's probably how I was able to get through it 6. Bear in mind, he's level 48, so he's kind of peaks.
Meanwhile, Wolfric might actually be more difficult.
I
Abomasnow, Avalugg, and something I've forgotten.
think
Cryogonal. There it is, yeah. That seems actually like, huh, I like it.
If you want to know fear, it's the team star leaders that I found harder than gym leaders.
I've heard the star leaders are actually pretty tricky.
So the first one I did was actually Mela, which is meant to be the second one, which is Fire. That fight was actually pretty hard. It doesn't help. She had a Drought Torkoal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not.
She had 2 things. The first was the Drought Torkoal, so that kind of set the vibe for the rest of the fight.
Just leaving it like, oh, I understand the assignment.
The first one you're meant to fight is Giacomo, which is Pawniard and the Dark Starmobile.
Oh, Giacomo? Okay.
Then you've got Mela, who is, Drought Torkoal, level 27, and the Fire Starmobile, which has Speed Boost.
There is... Oh, that's funny. Okay, so there's one boss for every type, be it a gym leader, a Titan, or a Team Star Mobile.
Yep.
So like there's 8 gym leaders, 5 mobiles,
Titans.
and 5 Titans.
And 5
Okay.
Team Star bosses, yeah.
Okay.
The third Team Star member you're meant to fight is Atticus, which I think I did fight third.
Of course there's 5 members of Team Star. That just makes sense.
Well, yes, it's the squads are all named after the constellations of Cassiopeia as well.
You mean the stars in Cassiopeia?
Yes.
Cassiopeia is the constellation.
And I'm fairly sure their positions on the map are also
Cassiopeia is vaguely shaped like a letter W.
It is vaguely like letter W, yeah. Yeah, so I did Atticus third. That's Skuntank, Muck, Revavroom, and the Poison Starmobile with Toxic Debris.
Oh, it's like if you hit it, then it
Drops
puts
Toxic Spikes, yeah.
Spice on your field. Right.
Ortega...
That's Goldmore's ability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're meant to do Ortega 4th. He's level fucking 50. So, Azumarill, Wigglytuff, Duskbun, and the Fairy Starmobile. And then there's Eri. Eri kicked my ass repeatedly.
Eri is fighting.
Level 55 to 56. So this is the hardest.
I want to see that. I want to see this team.
It's
that's
Toxicroak,
funny.
Persimmon, Lucario, Annihilate,
Oh, this is funny.
and a Stamina
very-
Starmobile.
This is very, very funny.
I hated that fight.
Oh, this fight looks so funny.
And then obviously there's Penny. Whose team is honestly kind of whatever.
Isn't Penny the one with the EV team on the first fight?
Umbreon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Leafeon, Sylveon.
Yeah, that's Yeah, that's very whatever out of 10.
Aha. To be fair, I think I finished the Team Star one first. She was the first of the 3 final bosses, I thought.
So like Team Star, Koraidon, and what's the other one?
Pokemon League.
I thought you had to do the Pokemon League before Area Zero. Does that
You have
really
to do
count as
all,
a
you have to
final
do
boss?
all 3 of them before Area 0.
Oh. Wait. So then Penny, the League.
Yeah, so the final
Yeah.
bosses are Penny, Arven, and Nemona.
Where do you fight Arven?
The very end of the story, once you go back to the lab in the lighthouse to get the book.
Oh. So you get the book off of
Yeah,
him.
so the way the Area 0...
Is he at like the end of like fighting all 5 Titans or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
And
fight
then
all
Nemona
5
is-
Titans, you get the herbs, you save his Mabostiff. Then you get a call from the professor to go
Wait,
back to
Nemo-
that lab.
Wait, Nemona? So like she's fought after Gita?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is good, because that fight with Gita is shit.
The Gita fight is such a...
I'm so
Bad
glad they
joke.
fixed that in the rematch you can have in Blueberry.
Yeah, yeah, you told me they fixed it in Blueberry. It's like, this is all you needed.
This is all you need to do. You need to have the King Gambit in the back and the Glamora at the front. That was it.
That's all you needed to do. It's like,
Right, we need a Dawnstone. More of Icarus. Also Dreamyard and also... Where the fuck is it in the Dreamyard?
Where's one in the Dream Yard?
Dawnstone. It's in the basement in the southwest corner.
Probably in a trash can or hidden, I would assume.
Did I not get the... basement in the southwest corner.
Hidden item, maybe? Guess you already got it? There's only one basement.
Yeah, must have already got it, right? Where's the one on Route 2 then? It says there's one on Route 2.
I think you need cut for that one.
Gift from a lady for showing her a Pokemon with solid rock.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
Right, I'm fairly sure. Statistically speaking, I've got a Pokemon with solid rock.
There's only, I think, 2 Pokemon in this game that can get that.
God, he's back.
I'm pretty sure it's only 2. Yeah. Oh, wait, 3. I forgot the turtle can have it. I thought the turtle was just like swift, swim, and sturdy. And then on. Okay, so Rhyperior, Camerupt, Caracosta.
Really? The Camerupt I have doesn't have solid rock?
Might have Magma Armor. They're all 50-50s.
Blech. Okay, right, where else can I get a Dawnstone?
Blech.
More Vicarus. Where? On the ground in front of the tree southwest of Fisherman Eustace. I love its shitty grin when it laughs.
Yeah, me too.
So apparently it's hidden. Found it. Let's go get this Frostless. Let me scroll all the way down. Where is it? There you are. Alright, we need to breed you. So I require Machop and Machoke. I think. Let's go all the way up. This list is getting nice and empty. Yeah, Machop and Machoke. I would like to leave this absolute unit of a man. And then... put you back, and let's put you back. I also need to breed you. I need to evolve you. I need to find a Reaper Cloth. Do I have a Reaper Cloth?
I don't remember where the Reaper Cloth is in this game.
Found it.
Oh, you have it.
Don't even know where I got that. Where's my DS? There it is. Oh.
I don't remember where it is either. I want to say Victory Road though.
I think Victory Road's right. Even though you can't get Duskull.
It is. Oh, it's in the Dream Yard. That makes more sense actually.
Yes, I know, copyright bullshit. Come on. Thank you. Alright, let's get Dusknoir out of the way. Also, this is going to be a controversial opinion. I now prefer Pepsi to Coke.
Like the base drink.
Yep.
I mean that's fine. Pretty sure it's like entirely personal taste.
Ah. Now here's
I'm
the
not
interesting
the right person
thing.
to ask. I hate both of them, so I'm not the right person to ask.
If I had to choose between Coke Zero and Pepsi Max, it's Pepsi Max. I'm sorry. There's no contest. Coke Zero is just... And then there's Diet Coke. Diet Coke is like, you don't touch it.
Yeah, that shit's nasty.
If you're gonna have a sugar-free, you know, soda, you know, there's loads that are low in sugar. Well, these days there is. In this country, anyway. Actually, to be fair, most sodas and stuff now are either low sugar or sugar-free in this country.
I'm pretty sure that's because of legislation.
It is because of legislation, yeah. And I can tell you now, Coke had the hardest time adjusting to it.
I
Like,
don't know how good that actually is, because like there's a lot of artificial sweeteners that are just kind of nasty and just like worse for you. I don't know what you all use, but I That's one of the reasons why I never actually caught on over here, because there are just so many nasty artificial sweeteners.
I know Pepsi mostly just kind of ran low sugar anyway.
That said, if you want like some actual good soda, you get this stuff from Mexico because they sweeten it with cane sugar, and it tastes so good.
Yes. I don't think that would be allowed in this country.
That's unfortunate because Mexican soda tastes great.
I mean, it probably is, but... Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I've just got a preference for Pepsi now. It's weird. Although my preferred drink is still lemonade.
Lemonade's alright.
God, I love Dust Noir.
I used to. I mean, like, I don't dislike it. However, I play VGC. So I think you know how that sentence ends.
Yeah, it ends in Dust Gloves.
You bet it does.
Which is weird, because there are things that Dust Noir does objectively better. Just not that much better.
Yeah, it's like... And? The one thing it does better than Dustclops is attack. Who cares?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Besides, Dustclops can just use Nightshade if it really, really needs to.
Alright, that's another exciting use of Pokemon White 2. Okay, what's next? Can't remember what I put in there. Alright, Machamp. Alright, so that's Machamp done. So now we need to go for Oddish and Gloom. This shouldn't take too long. Still never used a Machamp. I was going to when I played through Sword recently, and then I saw that early Clobberpuss, and I just kind of like, right, there's never going to be an opportunity to use this again. So I went with Grapploct instead. I mean, there are going to be circumstances where I can use Machamp. Thankfully, and I can say this with confidence, the only Pokemon games we've got left to do... So there's Base Sun and Moon, which I can do whenever. And I want to do that one before we move on to the Switch games, so we'll do Sun and Moon before Let's Go Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet and Arceus. And then the only other one that's going to be even remotely completion-y would be XD. However, the price of that game just keeps going up. I think I looked today when I was buying Pearl. XD is £220 currently.
Yeah.
And it's like, purifying a Shadow Lugia is on my bucket list.
I'm sorry.
I know. The hilarious part is, when we eventually get to Let's Go, there is one Pokemon specifically I want to use, and that's because there will never be an opportunity to use it again.
In XD.
No, in Let's Go.
Oh, let's go. Wait. Is this gonna be like Melmetal or something?
It is going
or
to be
like
Melmetal,
something
yeah.
else? Okay, I'm like, is this like the stupid obvious guess, or just like something a bit more practical?
It is. Well, on my first run through that game, I can tell you my team exactly because I remember it.
Are you gonna do some shit like Clefable or?
I don't know. I haven't given it that much thought.
Or,
it's a while away yet. But my first
Yeah.
run was Pikachu, Vileplume, Alolan Sandslash, Marowak, Dragonite, and Snorlax.
I don't even remember mine. It was like Eevee, Executor, Poliwrath, I don't actually remember. Oh, Alolan Golem, I believe. Don't remember what the last two were. Oh, Victory Belt, because that was never good. That was never gonna happen.
Yep, you're never using that ever again.
Yep. I saw him like, this is on like Route 1. Huh.
That's how I ended up with Vileplume. I was like, you know what, it's right there.
Yeah.
And the problem with a lot of Gen 1 things, and I'm kind of thankful for Let's Go for this, is in a game where a Gen 1 thing turns up, there is a more modern thing that does that job better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we'll do Let's Go or Sun and Moon first. I think Let's Go would be a game I can find easier to sit down and play. Whereas Sun and Moon is very much structured like this is an RPG.
I'm still trying to remember the last thing I used in Let's Go, and I just can't remember it.
I mean, there's only 153 options.
Yeah, I know. I still can't remember what it was.
To be fair, I think my run through Let's Go would be I'm just going to use whatever catches my fancy, because there's so many things in Gen 1 I've never touched.
I think I was similar. Because, like... Oh, wait, no. I swapped out Victory Ball with Executor near the end. And I don't feel like booting my save file to check.
Weed!
I've actually used a Kingdom before.
I've never used a Kingdom before. And you know what? I was thinking about it in Sword and Shield, and I was like...
Well, I used it in, like, VGC, which is a little different. But, like... Kingdom's really good, though.
You know what? There's never a good opportunity to use Kingdra.
Yeah, there really isn't. Well, Johto's kind of good because you can catch Horsey in the Whirl Islands, and then the Dragon Scale is just after Waterfall, so like it's not terrible.
Let's see, what have I used in Gen 1? Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, I've used all three of those. We've used Butterfree and Beedrill for memes.
I've used Butterfree and Beedrill, and they're both like really good.
I've used Raichu, I've used Alolan Sandslash, I've used Nidoqueen. I've used Ninetales now. Used Vileplume, used Crobat. Used Primeape. Used Poliwrath, used Alakazam. Used Golem, Slowbro, Magneton, many times. Dodrio. Alolan Muck. Marowak, Weezing, used Rhyperior, used Starmie,
Rhyperior in VGC, I love to see it.
Used Electivire and Magmortar, used Pinsir. I have used a Gyarados, I have used a Lapras, I've used Vaporeon.
I used Gyarados in, I don't remember, a few times.
I've used Aerodactyl. I've used Snorlax, I've used Dragonite. That doesn't leave many options. I actually used quite a bit of Gen 1.
Seeking.
No. Let's see, so what options have I got? I was just like, no. I mean, yeah, there's Clefable.
I love how thinking about Seeking in the S just no.
There's Clefable, there's Arcanine, there's Machamp, there's Gengar, Tentacruel, Victory Bell, Rapidash.
The one use case of Seeking is on like that funny rain team where you have a Lightning Rod user.
Dugong, Cloyster, Hypno, Kingler, Electrode, Executor.
You've used Hypno before.
A very long time ago, to be fair. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Kangaskhan, Seadra. Although again, I'd want to use it when Kingdra's available. Mr. Mime, Cypher, Jinx, Tauros, Jolteon and Flareon, Omastar, Carbotops. So there is options for when we get there.
I couldn't use a Flareon. I just can't. It's terrible.
Yeah, I can't justify a...
I've always tried it. I've been looking for the opportunity. It's like I can't find it.
Right, hang on. I'm just gonna... What the fuck does it get via level up? So in Let's Go, it gets Flare Blitz at level 31.
When?
Let's Go.
Okay, so they made it finally not suck in Let's Go.
Yeah, so what level? You can catch Eevee at like level 20 something in that game, I think, because it's on the what used to be the cycling road.
Yeah. 20 something.
What's it get via TN? Dig, Iron Tail, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, Hyper Beam, Superpower.
It's had Super for a while.
So that's well, that might be your best bet. Because it gets Flare Blitz at a decent level. Unfortunately, that doesn't make up for all of Flareon's other issues. Right, there is my chop and my choke done. Where does that put us in completion? 17.15%. The gap's getting smaller, folks. Look at him flex. Who's next in this box? Cacturn! Because we need a Cacnea. Top Cac. I used a Cacturn in my first Alpha Sapphire run when that game was new.
I've used Cacturn and Emerald before. It was alright.
Yeah, Cacturn's such a weird thing to try and quantify. It's like, it's the slowest shit grass type with decent attack, and it's like, that's such a strange... So, I mean, it's better than Maractus.
Yet I'd rather use Maractus.
Would you?
Way funnier.
I mean,
Yeah.
Maractus is more there for the absurdity.
Yeah.
It was like
Storm Drain.
it was like when I said I want to use a Macargo in Hard Gold, and you were like, you want to what?
Yeah.
Damn near exact words, by the way. No, it was just like, why? It's like, well, where else am I gonna use one?
Yeah. I think I used a Macargo and Pearl, traded one in. I never finished that run. It's still like, I just beat Volkner and then I let it sit. it's probably because in order to finish it, I would have to level grind for like 10 levels in order to take on the Elite Four, and I don't feel like doing that.
Ah, yes, the good old curse of Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Right, which one's for
It's
Chingling?
expected to get-
Pure?
Based on those names, yes. Because luck is happening.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know anything about these. Because I'm used to these Pokemon turning up in a game where you can just go find them in the wild. Except Munchlax. Oddish is level 21, I believe. Good heavens. We have completed exactly 83% of the Pokedex.
Yes.
That's... and of course it was the fucking weed Pokemon.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's definitely a face on your mother could love. So I think the thing we need to take away from doing this challenge in Gen 5, it requires just as many games as Gen 3.
But probably not as much money.
I don't know, Gen 4 Pokemon games can get pretty expensive.
You're leaving out the cost of the GameCube and the Game Boy player.
See, the Game Boy player actually isn't necessary. What is necessary is the GBA to GameCube link cable, which is its own accessory.
It's different than a GBA link cable.
Yep. Because it connects to a different... Actually, is it?
Connected.
Is it? Was it just a link cable? No, I think it might just be a link cable. Because I know there's one that makes your controller act as a controller. Take back Sky Durgan.
Oh yeah, Chimecho. I'm going to be using that in my inevitable platinum run.
God, Chimecho needs to evolve.
Yeah.
It's like we gave it a pre-evolution. Great.
Now what?
Now what?
And then we never saw it again.
What are we doing with this information? Not a goddamn thing, that's what. The downside is I don't think they'll ever give an evolution to something that had a mega.
Yeah.
Primarily for Pokemon Go's sake, I think.
Probably.
Although they're bringing them back in Legends anyway, so it's not like it really makes a difference. I would like to leave Ding. God, this PC fills up fast. Good lord, it's Friday night.
A friend of mine has a habit of playing that song. Oh, he just started it.
Well, it is literally Friday night for me. It's 10:30.
He's in the Netherlands.
Yep.
Also applies.
It is indeed Friday night. Yeah, I'm quite happy in the knowledge this will be my last major completion Pokemon thing.
Did you enjoy it at least?
It's a different experience to the previous one.
For me, like, completing the Pokedex has actually been the most fun I've had with Pokemon games, just in general. I've completed the Pokedex in every generation at least once since Gen 3.
So I've done it in Gen 3, I've done it in the Gen 4 remakes. This will be Gen 5. I did it in Oras, National Dex. Did it in Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and Legends, obviously. Because you have to in that game.
In Gold, I technically did it, I didn't make it in time because my link cable like broke, but the only thing I was missing was Slow King and I think Ho-Oh. And that was it. Actually, wait. 248. So just Slow King, because I never got
Mew and Celebi.
LD, yeah. But like I had the Slowpoke and the King Stalk, I just couldn't trade it because the link cable broke. So I'll count that. Gen 3 was Leaf Green. Gen 4 was Diamond. Gen 5 was Black and White 1. Gen 6 I did an XY. That one ended up being a lot more fun than I expected it to be.
Yeah, doing the Pokedex in Gen 6, actually, honestly, if you're going to do it, that's probably the one to do it in.
Like, even though it's like 700 plus things, and I wanted to get the specials, I also wanted to get the special stamp that said, like, you got them all in a Gen 6 game. And the main snag to that was Articuno, of all things.
Yeah, because you need to play
get
through X and Y 3 times.
You had to play. Well, I got it. I got like Zapdos already because that was my native file. But like finding a file like on the GTS of someone who played through the game with Chespin is surprisingly difficult. And then Gen 7, I did it in, I guess both. I guess. Sun Moon, regular Sun Moon first, and then the Ultras later. And then I did it in Sword and Shield, all the way up. I don't remember if I did it in Gen 1. And if I did, I would have used the Mew exploit, because I can just spawn it in whatever I want. And then in Let's Go I did it, but Let's Go is easy. It was fun.
To be fair, if you do it in Gen 6, that is the least amount of games you need. Then all you have to do is keep transferring things up and just catching the new stuff at that point.
I'm not sure how many games it actually takes, because a lot of the stuff that we normally found in Gen 6 is like Friends of our exclusive. And that's never happening.
But yeah, it's not now.
It was easier doing it was current. I think I knew a guy who like finished the XY Dex within like a couple months of its release. Of XY's release, not even RS. It's actually pretty wild. When I asked him how he did it, and he said a lot of trading in GTS in one trade.
I do wonder what a surprise trade run of Scarlet and Violet would look like.
Pretty sure it's been done.
Just because there's like 700 things in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there's the Chingling. This will be Bagon. Now to throw it off a cliff until it evolves. Alright, let's go until we hit 16% remaining.
How many core things will that be?
2 or 3?
so shell gone. Okay. Turn. Oh, you already bred it.
Yeah, we already bred Cacturn. So we are now in this box. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
what's the incense for this bastard?
Odd incense.
Odd incense, right?
It's the one. It's the one that boosts psychic attacks.
I just saw the fucking Mr. Biden and I was like, oh Christ. Back to Driftveil.
You love to see it. I'm surprised when you weren't in Driftveil, you're just like, I'm just gonna buy one of each right now and be done with it.
Done that, 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 done that. Fuck it. Right, I'm good.
You did, Mantike?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't believe I'm fucking breeding the Fire and Leaf Green Mr. Mime in Gen 5.
I can. It's very unbelievable that, like, it's just on the border of silly stuff.
There's some shit that I do in these challenges that are like, this man's actually insane. Never forget the Porygon grind.
The fucking lucky egg, dude.
The fucking lucky egg. God.
The Porygon grind, like, I'm pretty sure you just peaked at that point.
Yeah, my career has peaked, and there is nothing further. This is just bragging rights.
Now I know what it feels like to be Krillin.
How much money did he spend on the Porygon? Not a single fucking cent. Team Rocket's coming from a fucking knees, is all I'm gonna say about that. That fucking lucky egg, though. That was just...
That would have, a tremendous boon.
That was a tremendous boon. Dare I say, everything would have been twice as long. I can at least say I have a lucky egg in Gen 3. You know what's fucked up about this? And this is true. We haven't had a single shiny in any of these.
Probably the best.
I know, you just see those things where it's like, oh yeah, I complete the Pokedex and I found like 4 shinies while I was doing it, and I'm sat here going, okay. I found a lucky egg and grinded for a Porygon. Like, one of these is rarer than the other, and I ain't gonna tell you which one that is. Okay, time to hatch an undead egg. All right. These eggs shouldn't take that long to hatch, to be fair.
Did you get a Smoocher Meg yet?
I transferred one up.
Okay.
I made the executive decision to expedite as much of this as possible.
Good idea.
Because I have got a Zelda game to play through, I've got a Sonic game to play through, I've got a Mario Party coming out next week.
Next week.
Yep. Not next week, the week after. And there's Yakuza, then there's Mario and Luigi. Plus I work in retail and it's Christmas. So it's like, I got shit to do. Oh, and we're doing all this without the oval charm, by the way.
Meh. Oval Charm's overrated. I'm pretty sure it just like makes eggs slightly faster to spawn.
Spawn,
not
I
hatch,
think it is, yeah.
which is such a whatever out of 10 effect.
Yeah, and then you get to Scarlet and Violet, and you're like, right, what are the Pokedex rewards here? So you get the Shiny Charm for the base game. You get the Glistening Charm for the Kitakami Pokedex, which gives you more shards from raids, which is like cool, I guess. And for the Blueberry one, you just get a Master Ball.
That's so boring.
The game gives you like 4 fucking Master Balls. It's insane. You get 1 in the main game. You get 1 for the Blueberry Pokedex. You get 1 for becoming Blueberry Champion. It's nuts. You can get them from the gacha machine.
Do we live in a weird spot where it's like easier to get a Master Ball than it is to get like a Moon Ball?
No.
It's easy to get a Moon Ball?
Yeah.
Really?
So you get the first Master Ball for finishing Scarlet and Violet's final story. So it's like post-game. Then you get 1 for beating Kieran in Blueberry Academy. Then you get 1 for registering 240 Pokemon in the Blueberry Pokedex. And then you can get it from the item printer.
But you can also get Moon Balls from the item printer? Or Apricorn Balls?
To be fair, Sword and Shield gave you 2 of them.
Yeah, 2. That ain't shit.
Yeah, Scarlet and Violet gives you 3. And then lets you make more.
Yeah, but like, can you make them at will?
No, you have, it's the gacha machine.
It's like, making him in Sword and Shield is actual ass. You have like a 1, it's like a what, 0.1% chance?
Yeah.
To share with all the other acorn balls?
The Master Ball is a 0.75% chance
Okay.
from the Pokeball Lotto, so you have to. So you need to get to the Ultra Ball rank, which gets you the Pokeball Lotto chance. And if you do 10 print jobs, which gives you 10 items, there's an 18.29% chance of activating either the 2x item bonus or the Pokeball Lotto. The Apricorn Balls and the Dream Ball and the Beast Ball are all 1.75% chance.
Like 1.75 each for the apricorn balls? So it's
Yep.
like times 7? Okay.
And the Safari Ball as well. Oh, and the Sport Ball. The Sport Ball's in there.
Yeah, sport ball.
I pulled that from the machine and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's that.
It's the bug catching contest. It was called the Park Ball originally, but then Pal Park existed. So they just changed the name to not be ambiguous, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is a Sport Ball?
It's from a game that nobody played, don't worry about it.
It's from a fucking minigame no one knew how to win.
It's like way harder to win in the remake for some reason.
God, winning in the bug catching contest is ass.
Like in the original, all you really have to do is like catch a pincer, and you already have like a pretty decent chance. Or like the one level 18 Caterpie. But like in the remake, it's just like
Loads of other variables.
yeah, it's like a crap ton of stuff. I think the original was just like species level current HP, I think. Maybe max HP.
Yeah, I can safely say I don't like Johto enough to try ridding in the bug catching contest, so.
And like, what do you get from Sunstones? Pretty sure you can just buy those in the Pokeathlon, which is way easier to deal with.
Yeah, you can just buy them.
Yeah, and like it won't even take you that long. It's like what? It's like looking at the formula for the slot machines on Heart Gold Soul Silver. That was like a nightmare. I was like, what do you mean the slot machine has a mood meter?
Shelgon acquired.
Sick.
Oh, that's sick, innit? Never say that again. I felt myself slipping into Burberry clothes doing that.
That checks out.
These eggs aren't hatching. That's odd. I expect them to be a bit quicker. I mean, one of them is basically hatching a fucking Smoky Progs. It's not really on any particular rush. Oh shit.
Why you talk?
Well, I better get my glow Pikmin ready. Come on. Oh boy, I'm hatching a French style. Presented without context. Right, let's evolve this Ghastly. Should be level 25?
Or what?
Haunter.
25, yeah.
You know, I'm always surprised by how big Ghastly actually is.
And how small Charizard is!
Yeah, and then how fucking gargantuan Haunter is.
Shoutouts to Sword and Shield for giving us actual size Charizard.
Oh, I blew someone's mind at work the other day. I was like, yeah, you think about Tyranitar and you think it's, you know, this massive mountain-destroying monster. Now it's like 5'7".
6'7".
And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, it ain't that big.
It's not that big. Like, it's tall, but like it ain't that big.
I mean,
Aggron, however,
Aggron's huge.
I'm pretty sure it's like 8'2" or some shit. I think Donphan is 5'3"
I mean,
or 5'7".
if an elephant, I'd run.
A spinning elephant.
Fair enough, you can't outrun. Archaludon is 6'7".
Eh.
I mean, it is a bridge.
I noticed in like more recent history that like Pokemon are slowly becoming roughly the same size that the real world things are based on.
Hydrapple is only 5'11".
Like I look at you look at Mudsdale. That's about the height and weight of a horse.
Yeah, and then there's Gouging Fire, 11'6".
Wait, Gouging Fire like the Entei thing?
Yeah, the Entei Paradox.
It's really that big? What the fuck?
I mean, the Aku Aku ass fucking mask.
I thought it'd be like 6'7" or some shit.
And that is
What the
Raging
fuck?
Bolt, it's 17 feet tall.
I mean, that one I get. That one at least makes sense to me.
Iron Boulder's only 4'11".
I guess a compact killing machine.
Iron Crown is 5'3".
I think Iron Leaves is also kind of small. I do remember reading like all of the iron things are smaller than what they're based on.
Terrapagos is 8 inches.
Because I know that like Porygon 2 is also smaller than Porygon and lighter.
Yeah, Terrapagos, 8 inches tall.
Really?
Yep. Its normal
that makes
form
sense.
is a foot, and its terrestrial form is 5'7".
Okay, so not particularly large.
No, so this time-bending, reality-warping, infinite power source turtle is 5.5 feet tall. In its I'm gonna fuck you up state.
And like the last time it happened, like the infinite energy, reality warping, whatever, it was like what, 67 feet long?
The black hole dragon, yeah. And then there's Pecharunt, that's
In
a foot tall.
In its base form, it was 67 feet long.
Eternamax form is we can't count that high.
I don't remember if they actually gave a figure. I want to say it was like 350 feet or something. Something ridiculous.
It's a black hole. How do you measure it?
328
328 feet.
Yeah, good question.
So its base form with the smaller black hole is 65 feet. This thing is
65, yeah.
gargantuan.
Yeah.
And it also weighs 2,000 pounds.
You know what's messed up? It's bigger than some Gigantamax Pokemon, like the base form. Like I see things like Gigantamax and Butterfree was like 58 feet or something. So to think that it's still bigger than that is still very, very funny to me.
There's data for Eternamax in Pokemon Go.
Nice.
That's a terrifying thought.
I'm remembering the reason that the Terrapagos is always male is because of Lonesome George.
I think the other joke is that I think the one in the anime is going to be female.
Perhaps.
So that is Haunter required. And that puts us at 15.77% remaining. So how many Pokemon is that? 541.
So just under 100. Give or take.
And we've
Those
done
Outlanders is
84.23%.
Good.
So, what are we missing? Obviously, we've got
Wait,
to do...
you have you migrated those, so that's
Yep.
fine.
Migrated that, so that's fine. Migrated that, so that's fine. We've got that. This is going to be an issue.
Yeah, you need to migrate specifically a baby Nidoran female.
We need to get a Paris in here. Got a Doug Trio.
It's Paris a swarm.
I think so. Got Victory Bell. Need to get a Rapidash. Need to get...
Executor.
That's Executor.
You have Marowak.
Yeah. I just want to transfer Executor up. I've got Scizor. I've got Hoothoot, I've got Ledian, I've got Spinarak. Got Hoppip.
giraffe rig. What a time.
Got a Grand Ball, got Ursaring, got Houndoom, got Donphan, got Sceptile, got Swampert, got Breloom, got Ninjask, and Shedinja, transferred one of those up. Got Hariyama, got Medicham, got Manectric.
Tacleon.
Got Dusclops. Working on it.
Nah. Yeah, I figured.
We'll go get these two at some point.
Yeah, those are pretty easy.
Right, this is going to be the
big
roadblock.
chunk,
Gen
big
4.
chunk of Sinnoh. Well, it's the previous generation, so have fun. Okay, yeah, but you're missing out like a lot from Gen 4, alright?
Gen 4 is going to be a fight.
That's Cherubi right there.
Yeah. Gen 4's got to be a challenge. Got a
Oh, you have an
Mischievous.
Apom. Skunting. 442 Spiritomb.
Okay, we can get that at least. This is a Swarm.
Yeah, Hippo's not too hard to get.
Snova.
Silver.
Right, these three are in the game.
Yeah, they're in the game. That's
This I can
Palkia.
get from Dream Radar. This I can get from Dream Radar. That's
Regigiggles.
Regigiggles.
No, 487 is Giratina. 486 is Giggles. Then you have Manaphy, which
Manaphy and
does not
Fiona.
count, thankfully.
So they don't count.
though. So
And Shaman and Darkrai don't
though.
count. Victini doesn't count. Gotta
And
get
then
one of you.
Oshawott. And that's
Oshawott
it.
and then
We already-
Landorus and Kyurem.
Eagles?
So, yeah, Gen 4 is going to be the bitch. What have I got to get in Gen 4? I've got to get all the starters. Got to get Starly, Kricketot, Luxio,
Like half of it.
and then there's the trees.
Thankfully, Burmy is really easy to get. Oh, that's Cherubi,
That's
which is also
Cherubi.
from trees, I believe.
I've got a plan for you.
Stucky.
Okay.
Spiritomb. Gibble.
What does that put us at? 541.
Hmm?
Right. Less than 100 to go.
The end is in sight.
The end is in sight, but I've got to go start working in Platinum and getting fucking honey trees.
I guess we'll be playing Platinum at the same time, except I won't be going for Honey Trees. I've done that before. I have done a thing where I wanted to use Munchlax, so I spent about 30 minutes soft resetting for a trainer ID that would spawn, that would have like Munchlax trees within like the first 4 or 5 trees I could get.
Wait,
'Cause,
wait, I have an out.
Nani?
I can get Cherubi and Hogosol Silver with Headbutt.
You can, and it's I remember this. It's not that hard to get either. I forget if it requires a Sinnoh sound, but I remember Cherubi being pretty simple to get.
Hang on. Right, let me check Burmy.
I think Burmy is.
Burmy
I
is the
think
same.
Burmy is radio. I think.
It's a specific,
remember Burmy.
specific trees.
Okay, so it is. Is Burmy also Headbutt?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember those two were not actually that difficult to find.
We have an out.
Wait, do you have an Apom in this game?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that's also Honey Trees, but I wanted to... Oh wait, that's also just easy
Headbutt.
Headbutt.
Yep.
Sometimes I forgot.
Okay, right. We have a plan.
I think the what's the plan for Spiritomb?
That we get from Curtis.
Oh, that's way easy.
I think that might be the only thing he's got left to give us that I haven't transferred up. Shellos, Sableye, yeah, Spiritomb, Snorlax, Vampy, Spinder, Togepi. So yeah, the last thing we're going to get from him is Spiritomb, really.
Did you get the thing from Yancey yet that you needed?
Oh, from Yancey, let me see.
It was like Meowth or something?
Yeah, we got me
Or
out.
no. And Teddy Ursa.
I've got
You-
a nursery.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get. So I just need to do 2 more trades with Curtis, and then we're done with that.
Alright, the end is actually in sight.
The end is in sight. Holy shit.